We begin by bringing the hands to prayer for a moment, center and focus. Exhale, hands to the side. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, hold forward, reach to the floor. Inhale, lift the head, look forward, and prepare. Bend the knees, bring the hands to the mat or to the floor, and then on an exhale, make your way back to the top of a push-up. If you want to take it further, lower halfway down to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Curling the toes, pressing the heels towards the mat. You want to leave a little space between your heels and the mat. Spreading the fingers wide, breathing in and out of your nose as much as you can. 5 breaths here, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the right foot forward to a high lunge. Left foot comes forward, it meets the right, and you're folding forward. Exhale. Inhale, stand up, reach up, look up, palms together, and then mountain pose, Samasthiti. Surya Namaskar B, Sun Salutation B. Inhale, bend the knees, bring the arms up for chair pose or Utkatasana. Exhale, fold forward for Uttanasana, the forward fold. Inhale, lift the head, look forward and prepare. Exhale, step or jump back to the top of a push-up or Chaturanga Dandasana, halfway down. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Right, inhale, lift the head, look forward, circle the left heel down, step the right foot forward for Warrior 1 or Virabhadrasana 1. Palms together, looking at the thumbs. Exhale, back to Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Same thing on the other side. Circle the right heel down, step the left foot forward. Warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1. Palms together, looking at the thumbs. And then on an exhale, back down to Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale to downward facing dog. 5 breaths in your downward facing dog. Again, making sure you breathe in and out of your nose as much as you can, creating noise with the breath, which is going to enact the Ujjayi breath, or the fire breathing. So lift the head, look forward, step the left foot forward to a high lunge. Right foot comes forward, meets the left, fold forward. Inhale, bend the knees, bring the arms up for chair pose, Utkatasana. And then exhale, come to standing in Tadasana, mountain pose. Padagustasana, so separate the feet, right at about hips width apart, bring the hands to the waist. Inhale here. And then on an exhale, hinge at the hips and fold forward. Take a hold of the big toes with the first 2 fingers and thumb of each hand. Lift the head, look forward again, and then exhale, fold and pulling on the big toes. Padagustasana. Bring the hands to the waist, inhale, lift the head, and then exhale, come all the way up, step the feet back together, mountain pose, Samasthiti. Let's look at our Trikonasana or triangle. So step back with the right foot and pivot on the heels. The right foot faces the opposite direction. Inhale, reach first, and then exhale, take the pose. Bringing the hand to a comfortable position, either on that leg or on the floor or mat to the outside of the foot. 5 breaths here. Incorporating that fire breath, Ujjayi breathing. Inhale, come up. Pivot on the heels. Again, inhale, reach, and then exhale, take the pose. 5 breaths. Looking at the palm of the hand that's extended in the air. That's your drishti, or your point of focus. Inhale, come up. Now let's look at the reverse triangle. Pivot on the heels, the right foot faces the opposite direction. Left hand to the small of the back, reach that arm in the air, and then exhale, fold forward, bringing that hand to the outside of the foot. Twisting, reach your opposite arm in the air, possibly look at the palm of that hand. 5 breaths here. Inhale, come up, pivot on the heels. Exact same thing other side. Reaching in the air with that hand. And then on an exhale, come down. Hand to the outside of the foot. looking up at the extended palm in the air. Always looking for your balance between effort and ease, right? Want to push it but not too far. Inhale, come up, arms out parallel, one step back to the front of the mat, Samasthiti. Alright, inhale, step back, that foot, extended side angle, bring the hand to the outside of that foot, reach and look up at the palm extended in the air. 5 breaths here. Uchito Parsva Konasana. Inhale, come up. Same thing on the side, pivot on the heels. Exhale into the pose. Right, inhale, come up, bring the palms of the hands to the center of the chest and then twist to the right. Bring that elbow to the outside of the knee. And then again, same thing other side. Inhale, come up, exhale, twist into the pose. Inhale, come up, arms out parallel to the floor. Exhale, one step back to the front of the mat, mountain pose, Samasthiti. Right, inhale, reach the arms up, look up. Exhale, fold forward, reach to the floor. Inhale, lift the head, look forward, prepare. Exhale, go back. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the head, look forward, come through to a seated position with the legs extended out in front of you. Bring the hands to the side for Dandasana, the staff pose. Taking a moment here to create length in the spine. Projecting the heels forward. This is the setup for our seated postures. Let's move into Janushirshasana A. So bend the right knee into the chest, open the hip. Inhale, reach the arms in the air. And then on the exhale, hinge the hips and fold forward over that leg. Take a hold of the foot or the ankle, whatever's available. And maybe pull slightly. 5 breaths here. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, release your pose. Same thing, other side. First, bend the knee. Then open the hip. Inhale, arms in the air. And exhale, fold forward. 5 breaths. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, release the pose. All right, now hug the legs in for a moment, or you can take a vinyasa. So you're going to start from here and then jump back to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And then inhale, come through, seated position, legs extended out in front of you. And we'll look at a Marichyasana C variation. So bend that right knee and twist to the right. Very important. Keep that back nice and straight. Twisting, using that right hand to create stability and help to keep that back straight. You want to shoot that heel forward. 5 breaths here. Exhale, release the pose. Same thing, other side. Twisting, looking over that shoulder. And exhale, release the pose. You can take a vinyasa if you like. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come through, seated position. From here, I want you to lie flat onto your back. We're going to move into a few bridge poses. So inhale, lift the waist in the air. You're grounding through the hands and through the feet. Pressing up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. We're slowing it down a little bit. Inhale, lift up. Now bring the hands behind your back. Take what's called the fireman's grip and then rest it the lower back onto the hands, raise the legs in the air. Alright, and then lower the legs down. You can take a vinyasa if you like, or you can move right into a headstand. So we're going to move into Baddha or the bound headstand. So bringing the forearms to the mat, grabbing the opposite elbows to create your foundation, interlace the fingers, bring the back of the head into the hands, and move your way up into your headstand. Exhale, lower down halfway. Take a few deep breaths in this halfway position. And then all the way down for Balasana, your child's pose. Taking a few breaths here. Maybe an optional vinyasa here. Inhale up, exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come through, seated position. Lie down flat onto your back for Shavasana, your corpse pose. Allowing your entire body to relax here for a moment. Maybe breathe in the nose and out of the mouth to release some of that heat that you built up in the body. Come up to a seated position and spend a few moments here, cross-legged seated position, in meditation. Maybe repeat your mantra or just simply follow your breath. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May the entire universe be happy